Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm just gonna make a quick video over an update over my actual settings in game, what I use. I'm not gonna go over everything too too in depth because I already did that before. So I'm just gonna kind of go through everything really quickly, and this is how I updated it, or how I have updated all my custom game settings. So preset competitive by default, shot assistance, I have assisted. You could do precision, but that's completely up to you. It just takes a learning curve, and if it ain't broken, don't fix it. So I'm just good with assisted. Time finishing, you can leave it on. I honestly don't green time my shots. I'm very bare minimum like on this game. I don't do a lot of skill moves. I don't do ball roll scoops. I don't really abuse the meta, so I don't really green time my shots. But it's good if you know how to. That's completely up to you. I just leave it on because occasionally I accidentally green time my shots and it looks kind of cool, I guess, in a way, especially when you do it on accident. Passing, through pass, semi, lob, through pass, semi on both of those. Ground pass, assisted, I did have it on semi, but if you don't have good connection and you have some delay, it just messes your passes up, so I just left it back on assisted. Cross assistance, assisted. Lob pass assistant, assisted. Pass receiver lock, I do it on power up because whenever there's a lot of delay, if I do late, it just passes to the wrong player, and if I do animation start, the animation's kind of dumb sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, so I just leave it on power up. At least I know when I'm actually powering up the pass, so that's what I left it as, and it helped me out a lot. If you see my gameplay, I do a lot of passes instead of skill moves. I do a lot of quick 1-2 stuff like that, so power up has helped me out a lot and get the passes basically more accurate, if they can be more accurate, because the passing in this game sometimes horrendous. Precision, I can't say that word, precision pass sensitivity, I left it on normal. I didn't really mess with that. Defending, classic on clearance. Defending, I play tactical defending. I know a lot of people like playing advanced defending, but I don't use X to do a seal out. Let me show you what I mean. I use X. It's because I changed my customized controls. How can I show you attack defense? See, I use X as teammate contain. I switched it with R1 and circle basically. So I use X to do a team, not a team press, but a teammate contain. Basically, call a second man to go and defend for me. When they have that little green arrow, I forgot what it's called, second man press or whatever it's called. I use that a lot, and I use it to try to cut off the passing lanes. I'll make a video on that, on how to prevent like cutbacks. Basically, whenever your opponent's player is running down the line, like down the goal line, and looking for a cutback, I double tap teammate contain and hold it a little bit, and it makes one of my defenders actually cut that passing lane. That's why I have X, because it's easier for me to press X than R1 for teammate contain. That is why I personally use tactical defending. And plus, I don't really tackle a lot. Like, if you look at my videos, I tackle every now and then. I just kind of run in front of the player and steal the ball that way. So that's me. You can switch it to advanced defending if you like it more. If you like the seal out, if you like those animations, go for it. It is really good, I'm not gonna lie. It's not, I didn't say it's bad, but I just prefer tactical. I don't really tackle too much, that's why I don't feel the need to change it. But if you're more an aggressive defender and you need to tackle, then yeah, switch it to advanced defending. That's kind of up to you. Pass block assistance, leave on. Auto switching on air balls and loose balls, that's the best one to leave. Just don't leave it. I'm not even gonna go into detail. I already went over in detail last video. Just leave it there. Auto switching, move assistance, none. You can do low, but if you've never played FIFA before, if you've never played EAFC, whatever this game is called, I recommend starting off on low. High is good for a little bit, but after a while, after you get to like division 6 and above, you should just switch to low. Once you get to like division 2 and above, just switch to none. None helps you out way more than low, just because if you're running backwards with the player and you switch to that player and you have it on low, sometimes it takes a little while for him to actually, or for you to actually take control of the player. And sometimes you need to make those quick tackles, or running in front of your opponent's attacker. So I leave it on none. It just lets me be more in control. Right stick switching, classic. I have ball relative, but it'll take forever to right stick switch sometimes. I don't know why. Oh, sorry, I had it on ball relative, but I switched it to player relative, and it's been working better for me now. If I change it, I'll let you guys know. Right stick switching sensitivity, I left it on 5. I don't find a difference. In that, I don't really mess with it. I just leave it at 5. Next, player switching, I leave classic. Player lock on if you do player lock. I don't, but if you do, it's really good. It's really good actually to open up the space. I'm more of a creative runs type of player. I like to make a lot of creative runs while I'm in the game instead of player lock. I just find it easier. It lets me control my player better. It lets me create more space. But if you like player locks, by all means do player locks. Icon switching I have off. I don't like that on. That's just me. Orbit dribbling I have off because I never used it and I don't care about using it. Save assistance is assisted. It helps out whenever you're defending or your goalie is defending, trying to steal the ball. And analog sprint, I left it on off. You don't want to leave that on because then it takes a while for your player to actually speed up and start sprinting faster. So I left it on off because I want him to sprint immediately. And then the next biggest thing is the camera. I have it on co-op because I get this question a lot. Co-op on the camera, on single player, multiplayer. This one doesn't really make a difference, I don't really think it does. I just kind of left it on tele. I don't know if it makes a difference. I just left it there. And then height 10, zoom 3. That's how I left it. I didn't change anything else. But my camera is on co-op. I just like seeing the whole field. If you don't like co-op, then you can switch it to telebroadcast, which is this one. That one's good too. I just like co-op better. That's just me. And that is about it. And I think everything else is the same. Yeah, that's it. I left it as is. But alright guys, those were my actual game settings and instruction, or not game settings and instruction, when you're talking about tactics. Those are the actual game settings that I use. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.